35192. I'm going to text it to me. AlanCoxShow.com. You can watch live there. Thanks again to Bungert Flompson for helping out today. From the Solon Flompsons, I believe. Very affluent family out there. And what the hell was that?
There's a little... Get choked up thinking about all the good stuff the Flompson family's done for people.
Yeah, that's true, too.
I was doing a line of fish.
Fish meth? Yeah.
No, just fish.
Just a line of fish.
Fish meth. I mean, I'm trying to shorten it.
All right. Well, don't pick. I was reading this morning.
Don't pick your nose?
Don't.
What?
Nose picking is related to early dementia.
I pick my nose all the time.
All right.
Oh, you do?
Also, yeah.
Raw finger?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
In there.
what are you, 5?
Yeah.
Yep.
Get a Kleenex, homie.
Nope.
No.
But you're going to put it in a Kleenex.
No.
Oh, no. Oh, God. I have assumed too much. All right, I'll bite. Where do you put it?
You must flick it.
Who's
Where
gonna
do you
say it first, Bill?
Tell me.
Are you chomping?
I'm chomping.
Oh, you
It
are?
goes right in my mouth. Or on like the side of my seat in my car. Or,
If I'm in the car, I roll and flick out the window.
or on the, you know what I'll do a lot of time if it doesn't go.
Look at the bottom of her chair.
We are experiencing
No, not this chair. I
physical
don't pick my
Randy
nose.
chair.
Please stand
I'm
by.
going to need a minute. Just
Almost
to-
all of my nose picking happens in the car. It'll go
when I'm
into my
at
mouth.
home, here's what I do. When I'm at home, if I pick my nose, Whoopsie gets a little treat.
We'll return to our regularly scheduled program.
I didn't think it'd get worse than I eat them.
Please stay tuned.
It got worse
Feeds
when
them to
I
his
feed them to
dog.
my dog. She doesn't know any better.
She
That's the quality of
loves
food.
them.
Quality of food
She
that he feeds her on a
loves
regular
them.
basis.
Oh, you
she's
think you-
indiscernible from your boogers to her food.
You think that I don't give her... She gets great dog food.
And
but
boogers.
she still loves boogers.
Jesus Christ. I got to sit with this for a second. I didn't realize. I thought I was venturing into.
You thought you were going to have some allies.
Come on, man. We're the sweatpants in public crew. You think
No,
we're
no,
eating our
not
own boogers?
yeah, but there are plenty. Not allies as much as like at least there be a Kleenex in the equation.
The whole point is to not have to use a Kleenex.
Exactly.
So you
I don't
pick
even
it.
own Kleenex.
Brian has them all over the house.
You have
but
Kleenex in your house.
Absolutely not.
Bathroom, you wouldn't grab a piece of toilet paper to pick
That's
your
not a
nose.
That's not a
Kleenex.
Kleenex.
No, but okay.
He doesn't have
Toilet
tissues.
paper.
It's not
I-
brand loyalty. I'm saying
Yeah.
something along the lines of
I have
a
toilet
tissue.
paper, but I
paper.
don't have like dedicated booger wipes.
We have tissues in every single room of the house. Doesn't stop me.
Of course.
We have them in literally both bathrooms, both
I have them
living
in
rooms,
yes.
the kitchen.
I have them in my glove box in the car.
I don't need to be buying boxes
Reach
of
over.
tissues.
Really, I
got
had
a
no
dog that
idea.
will eat my boogers.
I had no idea that Kleenex was so controversial in this room.
I'm not
Not
saying it's
controversial.
controversial. I'm
Not
just
at
saying
all.
I'm not buying it.
Listen, I don't know this for sure, but probably my dog would eat my booger. I
Yeah.
just wouldn't give it to her.
Well,
Doesn't
you
matter
don't
that
care
she.
Oh, so you're depriving your dog
Of
of a
treats.
delicious little snack. Now who's this weird?
I
I
guess
like-
I'm the weird one.
It's low calorie.
Uh-huh.
It's she enjoys
Organic?
it. Yeah, it's organic.
Free range.
free and free range.
I mean, there are people who try to.
cage free.
There are people who try to make the claim that eating your boogers isn't that bad because it came out of your body and it can go right back in and who
Same.
cares and whatever.
That's
You
pretty much
see
the
my
only thing.
scabs
But that's
when I
why.
was
But
Yeah.
nobody's eating them for health reasons. People are eating them because they're lazy.
No, I eat it for health reasons.
Poundcake has been strangely quiet on this whole topic.
I take a little of both.
What the hell does that mean?
I do pick my nose, but I am very courteous on where I put them. So I do put them in a Kleenex. The Kleenex doesn't get it all. Like, I feel like there's just a void between me and, like, if I
You
take
need to make a direct contact to the inside
You
of your
do.
nostril
I agree.
to
You
get a
need-
full
Yes.
scrape.
because
You need
there's
a nail.
sometimes it's like stuck on the
It's
inside.
basically the condom argument all over again.
And I'm like, I can't get it. So then I take it and it's
It
just
just doesn't feel as good with a Kleenex on my finger.
100%
Exactly.
accurate.
it's a big wad and then it has like a bunch of hair on it. So I'm just like, and then I just put it right in a Kleenex.
Oh, I love getting a good booger out of my nose.
It
Such
feels
a good,
good.
feeling.
No,
It's
no,
like a
I-
nice poop.
That's it's not about the extraction itself. It's about the method of extraction. Everybody can agree, man, you got something stuck up there. It's great
I
to
don't
get it
eat
out.
them or put them
You do the
somewhere.
farmer one nostril thing, a farmer pull or whatever.
But that's not always the case. Sometimes the only way to get it properly removed is with a bare finger.
Yes.
I will even give you that. It's the what happens next that has thrown me for a loop.
Right, because sometimes you got to crunch it.
This one over here,
who doesn't like a
they
little
go
crispy?
right in my mouth. This one over here, they go right in my dog's mouth. What if you're somewhere? What if you're not at home? Where does it go?
If I'm in my car, I roll and flick out
If
the
I'm
window.
in my car, it'll usually go onto my not foot guard. What is it called? What's the thing under your feet called?
The floor mat.
Floor mat.
Okay, yeah.
I'll rub it on the floor mat.
Yeah, if it's cold or raining, I'll
It's
I'll
like
floor
a
mat
dirty
it.
floor
Yeah.
mat anyway, so in there, right on the floor mat.
People who
I'm-
And
I-
so-
I- and I-
That's if I don't eat
So
it.
Yeah,
just
and
not.
sometimes I'll just
God.
it just ends up in my mouth, and my dog will look at me like, "Hey, that was supposed to be for me."
You said it just ends up in my mouth like you don't put it there.
Well, because it's just so like
And you're
natural.
like, no.
Because I've been doing it for 40 years,
people
and I've
pick,
never stopped myself.
Not once.
I
I've
never
even
had
tried
1
to
second
stop
of discipline to be like, you know what?
Maybe I shouldn't do
let's
this.
let's move on from this. It's just
And
part of
by
me.
the way, I would like to go on record as saying it is gross. I know it is gross. I'm not defending it, saying that it's a cool, normal thing to do.
I asked what you did, and you
understand.
answered.
Yes.
it's disgusting.
It's super
but I
gross. But
will
it's something I've done
be
since I was
honest
a little
about it.
kid.
people who pick their nose don't annoy me. The people who block one nostril and then shoot out the other one,
That's the farmer's pole.
that's awful.
Well, you can do that in the shower.
That's so nasty.
I do that
No.
in the shower. I'll
Yeah.
blow and then just rinse my
yeah,
hand
yeah,
off.
or
yeah.
just nostril at a time.
You waffle
All right,
stop your
15
booger.
Yeah, because
7.
people are like, eating boogers can boost your immune system. If the only thing keeping me healthy is eating my boogers, I'll pass.
Honestly-
you're missing a lot of other things if you're.
If we really want to boost our immune systems, we should eat each other's boogers.
Ah.
That'll help. Then we get all the mixing bacterias and things
Sure.
like that, and each
Stephen
other's
Canton
antibodies.
Stephen Canton wants to know where PETA stands on feeding your pet boogers. Any idea?
Pro.
Yeah, they're for it.
Pro.
No, like, yeah. Gives them a taste for humans.
So, so your car, theoretically, the side of your driver's seat is potentially a booger crust
No,
right there.
no.
I feel like
It's
you're
it's going in my mouth more than it's
I
going
would say
anywhere else.
that or the floor mats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you lean down to wipe.
No, you kind of flick it on there.
I still fail to see how any of this is better than Kleenex out of the glove box,
we never
booger in the
said it's
Kleenex.
better. We never
We
said
know.
it's better.
We didn't.
Oh,
This is not a better or worse option. This
I
is
see.
a laziness
This is just
and
honesty.
gross issue.
Yes.
no, but
Because some people are going to be too cowardice to say that they
but
also
too
do this.
cowardice. But within this, you're saying I prefer this to the Kleenex.
I feel
You
like
could have travel Kleenex like
You
I do
could.
in my glove box. You
Yes.
opt to not do that,
I have a
you
stack
prefer.
of napkins, like Chipotle napkins or whatever.
and
that
you
I
don't
steal
use
it.
them.
No, I don't use them.
Yeah, well,
I
if-
use those
if-
for like runny
if-
noses.
Yeah, if I have like
If I have
a
to
real
blow my nose, yes. If
Yeah.
I have a booger in my nose, finger up there.
and yeah, these are for like boogers, not
Like the
snot.
hard, like the hard.
Snot-
where you got to get
I
in
understand. No,
Snot's
I-
a different situation.
There. If you have to blow your nose like it's runny,
Yeah.
that's a napkin.
Yeah, I
kind of
understand.
situation.
Okay,
But-
this
but-
was a booger
Yeah,
conversation.
a
I
crusty
was-
cruncher. You go and get it yourself.
Going in there.
Man, I love getting a good crust. Like when it even's kind of pointy and you can feel it in your
And
nose.
then you
it kind
pull
of
it out,
hurts.
and then it's
yeah.
a little bit. It's like slimy at the end,
Yeah.
and then you feel it all come out. And you're like, yeah,
I'm literally gonna puke.
Feel it leave your
Okay.
brain.
yeah.
Huh.
You're not literally gonna puke. Cody.
Um,
You do way worse things than this.
Yeah.
No, I don't. There's no. Are you equating gay sex to eating a booger?
No.
One is.
I
You're
didn't-
saying that's
I didn't say
disgusting.
They don't
anything
have
about-
to be mutually exclusive,
Well, and
by
I
the
also
way.
didn't say anything about you being gay. I just said you as a human do worse things than this, and you're like, what? Because I'm gay? No,
I don't-
that's where your
Yeah,
mind
she
went.
didn't mention gay.
More disgusting than eating a booger.
I feel like you do. Squeaky time.
That's not nasty.
I don't know how.
Yeah,
you
by the
do
way,
it.
are there any other bodily secretions you guys want to tell us you chow down on while we're in the
No,
middle of this?
Not of my own.
Not for
Tasted it,
free.
but-
That's more that's more sanitary than a booger.
How is it unsanitary?
Yeah, I don't know that it's a sanitary issue. It's just when I have my car detailed, I wouldn't want them hoovering boogers off of my
it's
seat.
not that much.
Yeah, it becomes dust by then anyway.
Alan, Bill, and Mary just aren't going to give in to big Kleenex.
Amen.
That's right.
You get it.
They are expensive though. I'm not even gonna lie.
Dude,
Are
they really
they?
are.
I haven't
Because
had-
A travel thing, a Kleenex?
well, the good tissues, like you got to get the good ones because otherwise they irritate your nose and they
you
fall.
can get
they
you
fall
go to
apart.
Target. I go to Target. I get like They sell those travel size Kleenex packs, like 4 to a package. They're like $3.
It's again, it's not a matter of
Okay.
I just don't even think to buy Kleenex.
No.
And
You just
I
use
did have,
toilet paper.
when I was, and this actually goes to show how my life has changed since I have a girlfriend. I had a very specific box of Kleenex next to my bed when I was single,
To catch it.
and I don't have that anymore.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of
I
Chipotle
put the lotion
napkins.
and the Kleenex in my nightstand drawer.
Don't need them.
Maybe that's why the boy is not texting me back. Or is just lost interest with me. He was like, why do you have literally a stack? Like, I could supply a Chipotle for like a day with all the Chipotle napkins I have.
Well, you got to catch all those guajillo peppers that
Or
fall
when I-
out.
When
Very
I eat
cool
in my
flavor
bed,
of garlic.
So the question becomes, after you pick your nose, you're going to touch other things.
Yeah.
I have hand sanitizer in my car.
Hand sanitizer.
Sure, and she uses it every time.
Yeah, sure she does.
Not every time.
Booger eater over here is really wiping
I'm
down her
saying I
hands.
have
with-
hand sanitizer in my car. Do I use it every time I pick my nose? Absolutely not.
Huh.
But I'm also not like picking my nose and then immediately putting my fingers in someone's mouth.
Is this an
Dog's mouth is cleaner than a human's mouth, so I feel fine with her.
urban legend?
Well, we live in the city, so
Downtown studio.
Is this an index finger situation? Is it a
Depends
pinky
on
situation?
how far up you gotta go.
Yeah.
Sometimes the pinky's
So
the
if you
only
got to
one
get the
that'll
back
get
of your
up there.
eyeballs, you
Yeah.
jam the pinky up there. So you're going to like the second knuckle.
I mean,
Depends.
generally, I feel like I'm most of the time doing the thumb up, pick the rim.
Oh, yeah,
situation.
yeah.
I'm
The
a lot of that.
rim,
Yeah.
okay.
No, I'm an index finger person.
I mean, I'll do that too, but like I can do.
Yeah,
I
a
do
thumb's
good
good,
work
yeah.
with a thumb up the.
You get
side.
more because you can use your finger for
Mhm.
not leverage, but as like a hard surface to press against. Noses are flimsy, Alan.
Anyway, this all started because picking your nose can increase your dementia risk
Whoops.
because, the hairs in your nose, that's to keep bacteria out and whatever, and picking your nose and clearing that pathway, you can get bacteria to go right to your brain. And next thing you know, you'll have dementia and you'll never remember that you used to pick your nose and eat it. And that's the biggest
harm, no
blessing,
foul.
the biggest blessing of all, really. That the chlamydia bacteria can go directly up your nose and into your brain where it can.
Where is there chlamydia bacteria?
Well, that's what the bacteria is called, chlamydia pneumoniae.
It's like on your fingers?
They said they've seen it happen in mice. Now, I don't know how they got the mouse to pick its nose.
And how do you know when a mouse has dementia?
Right.
They measure their brain waves in a certain. I'm sure there's a control group of brain waves, and they measure against that. This mouse doesn't remember his own name.
What the heck?
What's going on here? Doesn't remember he.
This mouse thinks the other mouses are not the
Mice?
Yeah, they're mice. Yeah, maybe it does cause dementia.
He doesn't remember.
The plural of mouse.
Yeah.
I got a little early onset dementia. That's fine.
Oh no.
Whoa.
You just got to keep stuff from going in your nose, and you'll be fine.
Now, is there like a double jeopardy thing where if I drink enough, that also is supposed to cause dementia, but if I pick my nose and drink,
They
Do they
cancel
cancel each other out?
Yeah.
I don't know about
I'll
that.
tell you
Like
another
negative
reason
times a
I hate
negative?
masks. Most child molesters love them.
Yeah. Don't wear your mask to keep the bacteria out. Child molesters love them. You know what happened once Poundcake started wearing his mask all the time?
No.
Hey, I molest children.
Just no.
Bill hasn't cornered the market on audible size on this show. Poundcake's a size queen.
Out of all the clips that have been purged over the years, that one stays.
Yes, of course.
Followed me forever.
Was that
I've
a
only-
clip? I thought you said it every time.
Every single time.
Just shouts it from a rooftop.
Yeah, I go,
Like a
how you doing back
vegan.
there, pal?
Hey, I molest children.
That's got nothing to do with what we're talking about. Oh, man.
See, I was not the sex defender, and then now I'm just labeled as something like that for years.
I haven't
I
been
would
a
love
sex
to get sucked
offender
up.
in weeks.
Hey, I purged the trans clip. You should be happy.
You could keep that one.
Oh, now you tell me.
He's like, I never said there was anything wrong with that.
The trans people ruined everything. Poundcake eats in his bed where he farts and Fs. I don't know that he Fs in his bed. He definitely eats there. He's got
Did
the
you ever
whole...
get a new bed frame?
What do you mean?
Wasn't it broken?
Wasn't it broken?
Yeah, I bought a new one.
Okay.
Oh God, that was years ago.
I don't remember.
That was like 2019. I bought one. I held out for a really long time. I'm just cheap. Like I held out for a really long time. I waited until my entire front end of like where I lay my head was sunk down to the floor and my legs were up in the air. I'm like, I have to get a new
it's
I have to get a
time.
new mattress
You look
now.
like Nordberg in The Naked Gun.
Dragged me kicking and screaming. I'm like, I can't sleep like this. So I'm literally.
For like a $40 bed frame.
I was so mad that I had to buy one. I was like, I don't want to buy one. So at the couple that I was living with at the time, I had my door open one day. He just walks past the room and he's like, dude, why is your mattress on the floor? I was like, I have to buy a new bed frame. He's like, squeaky time? I'm like, no, not squeaky time. It just broke. Because I was like, it's just worn out as welcome. It's broke. And I have to buy a new one. So yes, I got a new mattress or bed frame.
How much did it cost?
Like $60, I think.
Yeah, it's not bad.
But it's nice. I can store stuff underneath there. It's really cool.
Look at that.
Boogers.
Got like,
Multi-purpose.
yeah, I have a like,
You never eat your boogers, Poundcake?
no.
Never.
It's a real shame we don't have the daily get down because you eat booger.
No,
It's Wednesday.
I've never eaten my boogers, and not even as a kid. Now
No, I didn't either. My brother,
Oh,
he and
wait,
I shared a
now.
room, and
I've done others.
my brother had a booger wall on the other side.
That's
of his
way
bed.
worse than eating it. I'm sorry.
I had a booger wall.
That's way worse than eating it.
As a-
Only because
as a
it's only because you
25-year-old.
collect so many.
Yeah, and it's gross and crusty.
But you put the same amount of those in your mouth.
But I'm not going up to a booger wall, licking it like the
He wasn't
snozberries taste
licking
like
his booger
snozberries.
wall. They were going on
Yeah.
the wall.
I understand.
It gives
You're
the,
putting
it gives it texture, and then honestly,
we already had stucco paint. That was his equivalent of your floor mat.
yeah, and then you can actually make it
guess.
into art that Brian might like because you can make it
No.
spell like you can just write "pick" over your bed,
You're
sleep and pick.
Yeah, Brian needs one of those signs in your house now.
Has he caught you
wipe
picking your
right. I
nose.
don't think he knows that about me.
Alan, my
This is-
wife.
This could be a deal breaker.
Yeah,
He's in the car right now. This is when he drives. He's driving home.
You might get home and all your stuff's like on the
on the
driveway, and
lawn.
you're like, nope, I can't be
I
with a
kissed that
booger
mouth.
eater.
Right.
Alan, my wife almost broke up with me when we first started dating when I picked my nose and ate it in front of her.
I've never done it. I don't do it in
What
front
a
of people.
classy
Yeah.
dude.
That's
Boy,
gross,
what a
man.
keeper.
I would break up.
That's a
yeah,
by myself thing or in my car.
that's a deal breaker
For sure.
For me.
That's when you're still dating. Like, man, I wouldn't do that until after we were married. Oh, you didn't know that I did this?
I
Okay.
mean, my ex-wife married me after she's the one that pointed out the booger wall. Like it wasn't even on my radar. And she's like, what's all this? And I was like, oh.
Wow.
And she's like, are these boogers? I'm like, I guess so.
I've
I
never
just
seen
thought
that
you
wall
played
before in my
stupid.
life.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Well, it
God.
wasn't even
she
like-
really wanted to marry
Because
you.
it was so like such a thing that I didn't even really think about. You just picked and wiped, and you just like,
So
and it was I become very blind to it.
Wow.
I give you your
Nose
burger.
blind.
Can't smell it.
I give you your booger wall. I raise you a towel that can walk by itself. Which one's worse?
Ah,
Oh, the crunchy towels are another level because that has an odor to it.
Oh,
And a tint.
God.
Oh,
that's like a health
Tint.
hazard.
yeah.
A tint.
'Cause
Oh.
A tint, and also like that's one of those things where one wipe and you got to wash it because you're also you're wiping with a very sensitive area, and when it's a crusty towel,
It's gonna get infected.
ugh, no.
Yeah, well, we all have our our things.
Yeah, well, yours is the grossest.
Oh God, no! I almost got out of it.
Pancake, I know what you're talking about. You sleazy boy.
Hi, ghost bag.
You over there saying you don't have any Kleenex. I know where those Kleenex go. I know what you're doing with that towel. I tripped over that towel one time and I broke my strap.
You ain't got no legs.
That's why I have straps, dummy.
Okay, well, my apologies. I don't do that anymore. I have wipes or napkins.
Poundcake, I also want to let you know, and I gotta go here, but I want to let you know. I heard that colostomy bag conversation earlier, and I wanted you to know that if anything ever happens, I'll be happy to donate myself to you. You can use me as your bag. We've been through so much together that if it comes to that, I will carry your poop.
That would be very nice if you actually had any mass.
I don't want to. Well, I don't have any mass because I'm empty.
I know.
But if I was full of poop, again,
You are full of poop.
ideally, that's not what I'm looking to do. But I'm just saying, we've been through so much together, I thought it might be nice to offer that.
Thanks, Ghostbag. I appreciate that.
Don't mention it. But in the meantime, you know what I'll be looking for. I'll be watching for that squeaky.
Well, probably around 10 o'clock tonight. You know when to pop through. You know when to slide by.
I already got a thing tonight. I can't make it.
What?
But I'll try to get there for the next one. I got somebody who might want to use me for poop.
Ghostbag is ghosting me.
I gotta go see a guy who might want to use me for poop. So, see you later on, alright? Daddy, sucker!
Oh, come on. You got to get the hell out of here. All right, listen, if you want to get the last word in, you can shoot me a text, 35192. And Cavs basketball tonight, 7 o'clock's your pregame. 7:30 first tip at the Romo Fijo against the Celtics.
This is the Alan Cox Show. Everywhere on our free iHeartRadio app or whatever smart device you have. Just tell it to play the Alan Cox Show on iHeart.